Hello everyone, Jabman025 here. Today I'm taking a look at my 60th Master Grade, the O, from the series Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam. And this is one of those holy grail kits for me. Ever since I've started doing Master Grades, I've always dreamed of a few kits. The O has been one of them. The O is always one of my favorite villain suits. Shirako is always one of my favorite villains. Zeta Gundam was always one of my favorite series. So when they announced this earlier this year, I immediately said, I'm in, I'm buying it, gotta have it. When I saw the price, I was like, ugh, I still gotta have it. Now to start off, I'm gonna look at the box, which is something I usually don't do, but this isn't your average Master Grade box. It's double-sided, the parts slide out from the end, it's got a handle on top, looks more like a perfect grade box than a Master Grade box. Now looking at the head of this kit, this is one of the few times I've ever can remember that the mono eye does not have a sticker. You actually have to paint it or use a red Sharpie is what I do, but I usually do that anyway, but it's one of those oddball things. The mono eye does not move with the head, but you can move it. You just got to take off the top of the head there, which is easy to do. The chest compartment has a slide open cockpit, and you can flip both latches open. And you can see old Paptimus Shirako in there. And that's a nice little feature. The hands are standard 2.0 hands. Each finger is individually articulated. It's pretty much the exact as the RX-78-2 version 2.0, except it's got a giant armor plate on the back. Now, one of the best things about this kit is the feet. You can see I get a nice strong bend out of it. The feet are really big and have a good base. The ankles get you a ton of movement, side to side, front, back. You can move these feet just about anywhere. And these are really nice feet for such a big kit. You do get a bunch of cables to make. Most of them are already pre-made, but you do have to make the cables that go around the waist yourself, which is kind of a pain in the butt. I kind of wish they had just made that pre-made as well, but minor gripe at best. You can see all the cables. The reason you're going to have these cables is you're going to see parts of the leg, even when you have the armor plates on, you're going to see parts of the inside. The hips are variable, like a lot of Master Grades these days. You can move it forward or backward, and they will click into place, as so. And here you see the thing all put together. And she is a doozy of a kit. It's about as big as they come. There's one problem with this kit is it's got a really big butt. It tends to be a little back heavy because that backside is so huge, but that's a minor problem. There you can see those cables. Even with the armor plates on, you're going to see into the legs, so those cables give a nice detail effect. It looks really nice. Posability. Shoulders are great. You get a nice big bend. Arms are great. You get a really nice big bend there. You can move the vents on the shoulder. The front skirt armor, which hides the hidden arms, move anywhere and they'll stick up. Like I said, it can be a little back heavy, so it can't lean forward that well. But that's not a huge problem. You can work around that. The hidden arms under the front skirt armor has a claw-like arm. You can twist the arms. And the hand is on a ball joint, so it'll move around. Nice thing about the front skirt armor, it's strong enough to hold up, so it won't fall down, so you can get a lot of poses out of that. And the legs and the hips, you can get all sorts of poses out of this. This is what I was really afraid of, that it'd be a brick kit. But no, you can get lots of different poses out of the legs and the feet. Running motion, attack poses. This kit has very good balance despite being so big. For some size comparison, you can see the Zabi's got him a little bit on height, but I will say that in terms of weight, the O beats the Zabi hands down. Next to the RX-78, you can see this is a huge kit. And just for kicks, next to the Victory, the smallest master grade. Yeah. One gripe that I have about this kit is the beam sabers. They give you 4 handles and 2 blades. And in the manual, they kind of give you a hint where you can get the other blades. The Hyakushiki and the Cuba lay there. You can take 1 blade from each, or just take the 2 blades from one of those kits, and then you've got 4 blades. This is pretty much a cheap way of Bandai saying, go ahead and buy these extra kits and get all the blades. For as much money as they charge, they should have gave you 4 blades. And you can store all 4 handles in the side skirt. Now here's something kind of neat. On the beam rifle, they give you these little plastic stickers. They're very thick, made out of plastic. And I couldn't figure out exactly what they were for when I first got them. I was like, what is the point of this? They're the exact same color as the gun. But as I was putting them on, it made sense. All the nubs on this gun are on the top and the bottom. And when you put those stickers on, it hides them perfectly. So there are bad nubs on there, but those stickers cover them up. You can see there's one bad nub on the back there, but that is really a bright idea. It's kind of one of those things, why didn't we use this technique before? Also on the gun you can remove the ammo pack and act as if the O is reloading, so that's a nice effect. This isn't a version Ka kit, but you wouldn't know by the amount of stickers and decals they give you. This thing is loaded on stickers and decals. This is another one of those kits you don't really have to use them. It looks good with or without, but I like stickers and decals, so I had to work on that, but that took a long time. And they give you a bunch of stickers and decals they don't have place for, like this big giant sticker here. I have no idea what it is. They didn't say anything about the manual, so your guess is as good as mine. If anyone knows, let me know. And here you can see it all decaled up. The nice thing about the decals and the stickers is they give you a bunch of extras. So even if you use everything in the manual, there's a bunch of other options you can play with. There's one of my favorites, the O symbol on the left leg. And the decals on this kit add some detail to it, but they don't overwhelm it as some decals do. This just adds a little bit more detail and effect to the kit. Now, one thing that did surprise me is they said you can put this thing on an action base. I'm like, really? And sure enough, you can. You can actually put this thing on an action base as big as it is and get it in the air. The legs tend to be a little wobbly when you have it up there, but as long as you are careful when it's up there, you can get it into all sorts of neat poses. Personally, for me, I don't think I'm going to use the action base, but it's nice that it's there. There you can see you can get the flying forward motion, and it really does look nice. I might put it on action base at a later time, but it's just so huge I like it on the ground. But for a kit that big to get in the air, I'm impressed. There are no problems with this kit in terms of holding the weapons. Got a good strong grip on the beam sabers and the beam rifle. No problems there. If you want this kit to look absolutely perfect, you do have to do some painting. A little bit of black, a little bit of red, a little bit of that teal green. I didn't even bother with the teal green, but if you want it to look perfect, you do have to do some painting. Final thoughts on this kit. This kit gets a thumbs up for me. This is the most expensive master grade ever made to date, costing you around $130, $140. That's a lot of money for a master grade. I'm going to say it's worth it. This kit has great posability, lots of nice gimmicks, lots of neat weapons. For a big kit, this is a really nice kit. Does it beat Master Grade Wing for early leader of the kit of the year? I'm going to say no. There are a few minor flaws with the O, very minor. There are pretty much no flaws with the Wing, so the Wing still got the lead. But the O is still a great, great kit for any Master Grade collection. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. Hope you found it informative. Please stay tuned for more. I always have more reviews coming. Please leave a comment. I love reading them, and I'll see you next time. Oh, and one more thing. Anyone, and I mean anyone, that can get their subordinates to call them Master Paptimus is the man.